Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another fun wrestling video. So, SummerSlam is this weekend, and I thought it'd be fun to do a SummerSlam logo ranking video. I did something very similar to this right before WrestleMania 40. I ranked every single WrestleMania logo from my least favorite to favorite, and those were 40 logos. This one's going to be a little different. It's actually going to be a lot shorter because even though this is, I think, SummerSlam 36, we only have 17 logos to go through because unlike WrestleMania, SummerSlam is actually a little different. They actually like reuse the same logo for a few years and then change it up. So it wasn't that it was kind of hard to actually try to go through every single poster and see which one was the official logo. So I was able to narrow it down to, I believe, 17 logos. So I ranked these a few days ago, and I don't remember exactly the order, of course. It's 17 logos, but I think I remember what my favorite was, and I know what my least favorite was. So let's get right to it. This is my least favorite. It's SummerSlam 1999. I don't know the actual numbers because SummerSlam doesn't use numbers like WrestleMania does. So I've kind of put the year for every single one. So this is SummerSlam 1999, and I really don't like this one because it's very plain. It just says WWF. It's the old WWF scratch logo and SummerSlam. And while I do like that they put a red orange outline to give it that summer feel, I guess the heat feel, it's very bland. I don't like the black and white. I feel like this kind of thing will be good for a WrestleMania maybe, but not for SummerSlam. So next we have SummerSlam 1998, I believe. It's pretty much the same one as 1999. It's kind of interesting how 1998, 1999, those were the good years, but I don't like the logos. It's pretty much the same thing, only this one has the two large S's and like 3D behind it. And I like it slightly better than 1999, but I mean, it's still not that great. But I do like that there's that heat feel, like it's, like on the two S's. It's other than that, it's still kind of a miss. All right, next we have SummerSlam 2009. And I actually remember first I was thinking to say that this was going to be my least favorite, but after looking at 1998, 1999, I was like, okay, you know what? This one's a little bit better, but it feels like it was done in MS Paint or something. I do like that they're using yellow. I do like they're using red because again, summer, but it just feels like a kid did it in MS Paint, and that's the reason why it's ranked pretty low. Okay, I know I'm definitely going to get some hate for this. This is SummerSlam 2023 in Detroit. And if you've watched my WrestleMania logo ranking video, you would know that I'm not a big fan of this style. I understand what it's for. It's in Detroit. And, I guess this is like, the auto feel, the Transformer feel. It feels more like G.I. Joe, to be honest. I think this would have been great for a WrestleMania, but I just don't feel SummerSlam. It looks too serious, and for me, SummerSlam is supposed to be more fun, more colorful, more bright. And yeah, I can see the flames in next to the S's, but other than that, it feels too serious. I don't know. It's not for me. The reason why I chose to put these other than the other ones that I grouped them together. It's just that I guess because they're very recent and they were easy to get. Some of the files were pretty hard to find, good quality at least. This is SummerSlam 2024. This is the current one. It's pretty much the same as the Detroit one, only they put Cleveland. It's missing the flames, but other than that, it's again, very bland. It doesn't feel like SummerSlam. It just feels more like a potential WrestleMania logo, but unfinished. And then now we have the one that hasn't even happened yet. It's the one that's going to be not next year, but the year after in 2026. I do like the purple and yellow for the Minnesota Vikings because it's going to be in Minneapolis, but does not feel like a SummerSlam logo. It feels like what would have been a WrestleMania logo. and that's kind of like the reason why it's ranked low. I do like the colors, and after that, I think I pretty much like all these. Like even the Detroit, Cleveland one, I still like them, just not for SummerSlam, and the other ones were just better. Next, we have SummerSlam 2005. I do like the S. Now, maybe this image is the only one that I found that had the Raw and SmackDown. I don't think it was necessary to put them there. Maybe it was a part of the poster, so we can kind of pretend that they're not there. But I don't like that just SummerSlam under it is just that generic block font, and it doesn't go well with the S. I feel like they just used two different logos and merged them together. Next, we have the original, the OG SummerSlam. The original one used 88 next to it, and I think the other ones used 89, 90, and so on. I feel like this is. It looks like it could have been done in the late 90s, early 2000s. I do like it. Like you couldn't tell this was done in the 80s. Now, yeah, I know it's the WWF block logo. It's the quality's not the greatest because it was hard to find a good quality image of this, but I do like it. It's again, it's almost like similar to a WrestleMania logo, but I do like the colors. Again, it's showing fire, showing heat with the colors, so that's why it feels like a SummerSlam logo. Well, it is a SummerSlam logo, but you know what I mean. It does feel like a summer. It has a summer feel, and yes, I know it says summer in there. Next, we have SummerSlam 2007. And this, unlike the one that I said before, like this one has that S logo with the SummerSlam. They've reused this S logo several times. This one has like that oval around it. It feels like that SmackDown logo. They used to use oval a lot, that oval shape a lot, and it's okay. It's good. It feels like too greenish than a summer feel. Like it's too. It's kind of interesting. It feels like it's more green than blue because, like the S is the green is overpowering with a little bit of that blue drop shadow, and then you have summer in green, and then just that little slam in blue. But other than that, it's good. Next, we have SummerSlam 1994. Now, this you can tell it was a beach party. I like the squiggly lines under it. Now, okay, this one does look like an old retro feel, but I do like it. It's got the sun in the background. I actually like this a lot. The only reason why maybe it's ranked in the middle, but it's mainly just because of the quality that I was able to get. But other than that, I really like it. I even like the bluish outline around SummerSlam 94. Next, we have SummerSlam 2001. So this one doesn't have that oval shape that I was talking about, and I believe this is the last WWF because it has the WWF scratch logo. I think the other one had the WWE scratch logo, and I like this more because it doesn't have that oval shape around the S. But again, I feel like the green is overpowering. Because like you have a little bit of blue and that blue drop shadow. It's just too green. Next, we have SummerSlam 2008, and I actually like this a lot because now look, the previous one had the thing in green and blue. Now they just made it white and the green and bluish S behind it. I think this one looks a lot better. Does it say SummerSlam? Not really. Now, yeah, I know it says SummerSlam, but I mean, does it feel like a SummerSlam, like a beach party that I like to go with? It's not very colorful, but I do feel like it's a good decision to put white because it's on top of the green and it's more readable. Next, we have SummerSlam 2010. I like this one a lot, actually. I'm not sure if it's 2010, 2011. It was hard to tell which one's which. I like it. It's got the yellow and blue and white. It's pretty nice. Now, if you've seen my previous videos, you know I don't like when people use stars a lot in their logos, but SummerSlam has used it a lot recently, so I guess it's good. But it feels like one of those 50s diners. Next, we have SummerSlam 2000. And I actually like this a lot, even though, again, it's got that blue slam and everything else is yellow instead of green. But I do prefer this over the green ones because, again, yellow gives it that summer feel, that sun feel. And I guess you could say the blue feels more like the beach. So this was a pretty good one. I've always liked the S SummerSlam logo. I wish they brought that one back. Okay, here's another. I put this as 2010 because one of them was 2010, one of them was 2011. This is another SummerSlam in front of a yellow star, on top of a yellow star. And I do like the colors. It's yellow, blue, and then they have an orange outline. And it's pretty good. Again, it does feel like a 50s diner restaurant, but it's kind of similar to that Toronto All-Star logo that we had recently in the NHL. I do cover hockey videos also. Next, we have SummerSlam. This was between 2012, 2021. This is a pretty good one, but I feel like we've had it for so long. Again, it's got the star in the background, but this was more serious. The other one was too cartoonish. This is more strict. It's more serious. I like the summer that's the gradient with orange and yellow and red, and then Slam is just white. So it's very balanced with the blue background star shape, and again you got the white outline, red outline. It's pretty balanced. I like it a lot. And it was in second. This was second place. So number one, my favorite one is SummerSlam 2022. I love this one because it does not have a star. It's got the gradient that I like. It's got the blue for the water. I really like this one. I think it's a shame. I think it only stayed for one year versus the other ones that stayed a lot longer. But it's very balanced. Even have the WWE logo in there. Like, it's not just slapped on. It's in between the wave and the S. It's a really nice logo. I think it's a shame that it only stayed for 1 year. But I really do like it, and I would not mind seeing it back. I actually thought this was in Tampa Bay because it has that pirate. Feels more like a pirate theme, but it was actually in Nashville, I think. So these are my rankings. Let me know which one was your favorite SummerSlam logo. Do you agree with my rankings? And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a lot of hate for the Detroit one. But, I mean, like I said, I like a lot of these. I think maybe just a couple. I think just the last two are the ones I didn't like the most. But the rest, they're okay. Just some I like more than others. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, please hit the like button and subscribe. And let me know what other wrestling content you would like to see. I hope you enjoy SummerSlam. We'll see if Gunther wins the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Maybe I'll do an AI wrestling, a custom wrestling championship for Gunther, or Gunther, whatever you want to call him. Let me know what other wrestling content you'd like to see, and I hope I get to see you on the next one. Also, I just wanted to say, if you're still watching, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I actually am using a different microphone than the previous one. Let me know if you notice a difference in the sound quality. Was it better? Was it worse? Let me know in the comments, and at least this way I'll know that you were continuing to watch. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope this time I get to see you on the next one, and this time for real, I'm signing off.